Regulation 13D/G. And Regulation ST to modernize the beneficial ownership reporting requirements and improve their operation and efficiency. Specifically, we are proposing to, number 1, revise the current deadlines for Schedule 13D and Schedule 13G filings. Number 2, amend Rule 13D-3 to deem holders of certain cash-settled derivative securities as beneficial owners of the reference covered class. So get that. They're going to deem holders of certain cash-settled derivative securities as beneficial owners of the reference covered class. 3, align the text of Rule 13D-5 as applicable to 2 or more persons who act as a group with the statutory language in Sections 13D3 and G3 of the Exchange Act. 4, set forth the circumstances under which 2 or more persons may communicate and consult with one another and engage with an issuer without concern that they will be subject to regulation as a group with respect to the issuer's equity securities. Number 5, finally, we are proposing to require that Schedules 13D and 13G be filed using a structured, and God, yes, machine-readable data. Let's go something. Okay, so to address concerns that the current deadlines for 13G or 13D and Schedule 13G filings are creating information asymmetries in today's market, we are proposing to revise the Rule 13D-1, Paragraph A, filing deadline for the initial Schedule 13D to 5 days after the date on which a person acquires more than 5% of a covered class of equity securities. Now, a 13G, if you've forgotten what that is, whenever a company picks up 5% or more of another company, they must file a 13G with the SEC, and they're changing how this procedure is going to work. They're shortening the time frame that they must be reporting of a 5% ownership or more of a covered class of equity securities. Now, the super notes here, super note 3, which right here, it explains this little sentence here, consistent with the current 10-day deadline in Rule 13D-1, Paragraph A, the proposed 5-day deadline for filing the initial Schedule 13D would be measured in calendar days. If the last day of the initial Schedule 13D deadline falls on a federal holiday, a Saturday or a Sunday, then such filing may be made on the next business day thereafter. 17 CFR 240.0-3, quote, if the last day on which a filing can be accepted as timely filed falls on a Saturday, Sunday, or holiday, such filing may be made on the first business day following, unquote. Any reference to days in either of this release or any of our proposed amendments means calendar days, and any reference to business days means business days, as we are proposing to define that term. See Infra Note 5 for discussion of our proposed definition of business days. So that's SEC filings for you, right? They even gotta go and they gotta define something even as simple as business days. So, Super Note 4. As used in this release, a covered class is a class of equity securities described in Section 13D-1 of the Exchange Act and Rule 13D-1, Paragraph I, and generally means, thank you for defining it for us, Gary, with limited exception, a voting class of equity securities registered under Section 12 of the Exchange Act. And this is the table, so it shows the current Schedule 13D, the proposed new Schedule 13D, the current Schedule 13G, and the proposed new Schedule 13G. I'm going to leave this on the screen for a few seconds, and if you want to pause the video and read it, that's fine. I got to get back to the markets, though, because shit's on fire today. If you're interested in trading and you would like to learn strategy, come see what we're all about. Discord.gg/FUDStop. Free to join the public membership if you are a trader and interested in joining. Go for it. We do have limited spots left, so if you're interested, go ahead and give it a shot. Preparing for what's coming. Volatility, it's coming. I know no one believes it, and no one wants to believe the market could pamp, but it's about to happen. You heard it here first. And yeah, that's all I have for you on this one. Introduction to big changes, 13G reporting. I'll get to you on some more details later on.